Hi guys, this is Lauren Liz here of whatisperfection.com. I'm so excited to be recording this video for you guys today, and I honestly have zero intention of making this a flawless, you can see me as I fix my bra. I do not care how imperfect this recording is. What's really, really important to me is that you guys get the most valuable information possible that I feel you need to know as a business owner out there. So if you don't know me and you've just started following some of my content, or maybe you've seen me on Facebook, or maybe you've joined one of my programs, my name is Lauren Liz. I'm the founder of whatisperfection.com, and I teach entrepreneurs how to strategically and soulfully create beautiful businesses that don't feel hard. This is such a common misconception about business, and it's something that I really believed for quite a while when I started my own entrepreneur journey founding What is Perfection. I thought that business was supposed to be hard. It was supposed to involve a lot of hustle. It was supposed to be that thing that I needed to not go to family events for because I was working, or not spend time with my friends, or have late nights sitting at the computer. I thought that I would always need to be working hard. And what I didn't realize was part of the reason I believed that was because of the way I grew up around money. I was trained to believe that hustling was just a part of success, and that you had to drain yourself emotionally and physically and pour your heart, soul, body, and mind into your business 24/7. Now, while many of us do that because we're passionate about our businesses and we love what we're doing, I very much can relate to that. There's a component of draining yourself or exhausting yourself in your business that doesn't serve your business. What you should be doing 100% of the time is making sure that your body, mind, and soul, as a solo entrepreneur, as a business owner in the online market, that your body, mind, and soul are in the utmost care. So late nights, while they're wonderful and fantastic and so in line with passion and drive in your business, right? You're doing something you love. If you're depleting yourself of your energy, you as a personal brand cannot be the best resource for your client. So a little bit about my story I think you guys should know. I spent I would say the first year of my business spinning my wheels. I had no idea what I was doing. I was really having a hard time getting clients. Connecting with people was so difficult for me. And I was financially hitting what was probably a second or third rock bottom. I had pulled all my money out of my 401k savings to start my business. I was so excited about it. Just fell. Like it just didn't work. And slowly I was draining my savings, and I decided that I had a choice. I could give up and go get a regular job, or I could hire a business coach. And this was the biggest game changer in my life. Looking back on it, it was one of the most valuable lessons I had learned. I will never, ever go without a coach ever again, because I learned so much about myself and about my business and what worked and what didn't. And so having a coach or a guide, an asset to you to bounce your ideas off of, who can see the bigger vision for you, who can strategically push you to new limits in your business and push you past the financial blocks that you're experiencing, is key. If you don't have that, you're going to remain stuck in your business. It's really hard to thrive when you're doing it alone. Right? They have this saying like villages weren't built in a day, or like you can't build an empire by yourself or something. It's so, whatever the quote is, I can't remember it. It's true. You need a community, and you need time and patience, and you need people who are going to support and lift you up. So many people argue that they can't invest in their businesses because their businesses aren't making money. What I will tell you is that's the whole point. If you financially can't afford a coach, that's when you need a coach. It's the whole point. So that one day you can be the version of yourself that can actually afford those things. So wherever you are right now, if you're listening to this and you're paying attention to this video, I'm going to act as your coach right now. You probably don't have one, or else maybe you wouldn't be on this site, or maybe you do have one and she's not giving you what you need. Hello, welcome. Let me give you some resources. So here's what I'm going to say. Along your business journey, you always have two driving factors of why you're hustling or why you're going after your dream. You have the goal for yourself, which is I want to make more money, I want to live happily ever after, I want to be successful, right? That's what I call the selfish reason of business. This is the selfish component that you need to drive you. Money is not a driving factor, and they've done studies about this. People who drive and hustle in their business strictly based on money burn out. They burn out. They're exhausted. So while money may be a temporary motivator, and it may be a very pressured motivator if you're financially struggling in your life, It's not the above all reason why you're showing up in your business. So there's the selfish reason. While it may have to do with money, I'm going to challenge you guys, go deeper. There's something even deeper down there, your reason why for hustling and showing up in your business. So that's the selfish reason. But then you have this spiritual, soulful service reason, right? We're just going into all these S's today. The soulful and spiritual version and the service that you're offering to the world. My dog is getting very excited about this. This component is an integral part of whether an entrepreneur succeeds or fails. If you cannot align with the beautiful work you're doing in this world and you're too heavily focused on the selfish reasons that are driving you, you are never going to create abundance. And the same is true on the opposite side. If you're way too focused on the work you're doing in the world and you don't value yourself and you don't have high standards of worth and you're not aligning with the vision financially that you want to create for your life in the future, it's really hard to financially overcome the blocks of having a startup business. One of the things I hate people say, it drives me nuts. Being an entrepreneur, can't even say it, it makes me so mad. Being an entrepreneur is hard. You won't make any money. You're always gonna hustle. Okay, all that stuff is bullshit. I want you to get it out of your head right now. The idea that you cannot do this because it's hard is batshit crazy. Anything you do in life is hard. And not only that, anything incredible that you do in life is always going to be hard. It's hard for a reason. It's pushing you to new limits, to be a new version of yourself. So I want to tell you guys a little bit about this e-guide that you'll notice it says, it's titled here today as Rock Your Badass Business. This is a really simple 5-page goal-setting e-guide that I've created for you guys because I want to teach you how to realign before you do anything in your business strategically. I want to teach you how to realign with the mission, with the reason why you are in business. Goal setting is one of the most important parts of being an entrepreneur. If you're not learning how to live in the stretch, aka how to continuously achieve new goals and push yourselves to new limits, your business is going to stay stuck and you're going to stay stuck. I'm going to tell you a couple of things that people do that are mistakes when it comes to goal setting for their business. The first thing they do wrong is they pick a goal that is way too crazy and way too above and beyond from where they are now. I have people who I work with who come to me for one-on-one coaching or they enroll in one of my programs and they say, Lauren, I want to make $10,000 a month. And while that is nowhere near impossible, it is so possible, guys, to make $10,000 a month. They're only coming to me with maybe making $100 per month, or maybe if that, maybe $50 here and there. And they have this vision for $10,000. And so what they do is they say, Lauren, I want to make $10,000 a month. And I go, okay, great. That's fantastic. Let's fucking do it. But we're not going to start focusing on that goal. It's very much like a weight loss journey. If you have 200 pounds to lose, you cannot focus on 200 pounds that you have to lose. You got to take it incrementally, right? Milestone, reverse engineering your goal so that you can ultimately get where you want to be. You've got to start somewhere. And when you see the stretch, that really big gap, that huge number between where you are versus where you want to be financially, it's really easy to get overwhelmed, full of fear, doubt yourself, and then stay stuck. So I always tell people to strategize your goals. The first page of this business roadmap e-guide that you guys are getting, Rock Your Badass Business. Can't even say this. Maybe I should name it something that isn't too hard to pronounce. Rock Your Badass Business e-guide. So the first page is really about setting those milestone goals. You can print that out every month. And what you'll notice on this guide is you're going to be asking yourself questions you probably didn't think you would ask. It's not just about the goal. It's about who you become in pursuit of the goal. So you want to pay attention not just to your business goals, but on page 2, I'm going to give you guys a personal lifestyle goal setting, which asks very similar questions, but gives you guys the opportunity to sort of start diving into the version of yourself that you want to be as you grow your business. You have to grow with your business. If you're not growing with your business is going to stay stuck or it's going to outgrow you. And you don't want that to happen. So as your business transforms, you want to keep pushing yourself to these new, beautiful limits so that you can start transforming who you are. And it's really not just about the goal. It's also about the rewards that you want to offer yourself. So every month, for example, when I set a new financial goal, I stretch to a new income level, I always sit down with my fiance and I say, okay, what do we want to treat ourselves to when we reach this goal? And it's something small. You know, right now, he's trying to get me to spend $2,000 to celebrate a milestone with a beautiful smoker that he's always wanted for the backyard, this nice fancy grill smoker. I don't know what I want. So we're brainstorming our goals for this month. But the point is, you got to get clear and always take a small amount of whatever that income goal is. So if it's, I want to make $1,000, take $100 of that and go celebrate with something. So this goal setting guide will get clear about that. There's also a section for mantras. Mantras are so powerful. I am statements, and I can get into this on a whole nother video. I am statements are really a powerful way to shift into the law of attraction, to receive more by aligning with this affirmation that you are what you want. It is so powerful and it's so incredible. And they've done studies of this and to recognize the vibration rate of what people say. And when you say I am, you are raising your vibration so high that it energetically matches the vibration of how you feel when you say the word love or you say the word God. I am is a huge high vibe thing to say. So you want to really align yourself with affirmations every single month. I have some that I go to all the time. She believed she could and she did. She designed the life she loved. I can receive this. And they're all, what is perfection? They're all over my wall. And I remind myself that sometimes when I'm feeling disconnected or I'm feeling like I need to realign into stuff, I can remind myself of the affirmation, ground myself in what I'm going after, and feel better. And that's the whole point of this journey. Being an entrepreneur is never a smooth sailing, linear journey. It's always these ups and downs, and you have to be comfortable with that. The other part of this goal setting guide really dives into something that's so important to me, which is your relationship with money. Now, I call having a relationship with money a component of what is Perfection teaches this as the power tools. These are the 3 power tools that we need to develop healthy relationships with in order to feel fulfilled in our life. These power tools are vital. The first one is we have to have a healthy relationship with food. If you're a fitness nutritionist, expert, dietitian, whatever you are out there, if you're studying wellness for your clients, you know this to be true. If you don't have a good relationship with food, it's really hard to have a happy, fulfilled life. The second power tool is your relationship with relationships. If you have a hard time figuring out how to show up for other people, how to communicate with other people, how to have a healthy relationship with your partner, it's really hard to have happy and fulfilled lives. It's just true. The third component, which is what this e-guide dives into, of the power tools, is money. You have to have a good relationship with money in order to feel fulfilled. Money is an energy, just like love. And you need to be able to really understand how it works, and to develop a healthy relationship with it sometimes takes time. So throughout this e-guide, I'm having you guys realign with this high vibe sense of money and not this bad vibe sense of money. So throughout those last couple of pages there, you're going to be filling out questions. Why do I want to make money so bad? What can I do with this money? Most people who are actually striving towards financial goals have no idea what they want to do with the money other than get out of debt and pay bills. You need to energetically raise your vibration, or else you're not going to go after money just to get out of prison. It makes no sense. So I always tell my clients to sit down and make a list of what they want to receive for their money. This is something my coach, Brian Ukomi, did this with me when I started my journey with him, making a list of everything that you want to receive when you reach financial milestones. It realigns your vibration so that you're focused on receiving and you get comfortable with receiving. And all of this stuff boils down to self-worth. If you do not have worth, if you do not believe in yourself, if you do not feel confident in your mission, if you do not have a healthy, happy relationship with money, you got to do the work on fixing it. So go throughout this e-guide, print it out a couple of times if you need to. I always like to look at this e-guide and print things out whenever I'm feeling like I'm ready for a new shift in my life. So hold on to the e-guide and use it as you'd like. But I always say you got to start somewhere. So don't wait. Print it out right now. Fill out as much of it as you can. And reach out to me on Facebook if you have questions. You can get at me on whatisperfection.com. Facebook's always the best way to get in touch with me. I run the WIP Tribe on Facebook. It's a beautiful group of community with women who are all running their businesses. So if you have questions, reach out to me, and I'll totally do anything I can to help you guys. Talk to you soon.